YouTube, what's going down? It's your boy King Spence, and today I got part 2 of 3 artists that every Oklahoman should know. So like I was saying last time, Oklahoma is a small market to break hip-hop artists, but it's definitely doable. As the new generation moves in, it's kind of changing our history of not having very many popular hip-hop artists to come out of Oklahoma. There are probably thousands of artists to mention that come out of Oklahoma, but today I'm only going to talk to you about 3. Now, these 3 artists are coming in no particular order, and I'm qualified to talk about this because I'm an Oklahoma native, lived here my whole life in Tulsa, Oklahoma, moved around throughout the cities. I filmed in multiple cities because I'm a videographer, worked with over 700 Oklahoma artists alone, and I do my research. So, with no further ado, we're going to jump into 3 artists that every Oklahoman should know. Number 1, B-Lou. I couldn't help myself, I had to do it. This guy B-Lou has over 600,000 followers on Instagram, literally millions of views on YouTube. I think I counted about 17 million like that. You can stream his music on iTunes and every other streaming platform available. The guy's from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I can honestly say he got his own style of music. You hear a lot of rap, you hear a lot of bouncy rap, you hear a lot of Migos, Atlanta, California, Detroit, but I can honestly say I feel like B-Lou has an Oklahoma sound. Correct me if you think I'm wrong, but hey, that's how I feel. B-Lou was first popular for his YouTube channel with Zia's Reactions, where they reacted to a bunch of different videos and did random freestyles at the beginning of the videos. And then he geniusly built a musical platform on top of his YouTube foundation. He's popular for doing music and tours with people as famous as Pontiac DDG. He's well known in the mainstream hip hop community. He's even had multiple songs featured on the Genius Lyrics recap. He definitely has a superstar image with the designer clothes and a ginormous chain with his self on it. When we talk about Oklahoma artists, B-Lou is definitely the one to mention, and possibly the biggest artist that hip hop has seen coming from Tulsa, Oklahoma thus far. Number 2, JB. This guy's from Oklahoma City. He has about 18,000 followers on Instagram. I can easily count 200,000 views on YouTube. You can stream his music on iTunes and all other streaming platforms. And if I had to compare JB to somebody, that would be tough because there aren't very many people who have his style of flow. I can't put him in a specific boat, but I will say that he's a conscious rapper. So with that being said, you can probably already compare him to maybe some of your favorite conscious rappers, because most conscious rappers have a similar style, but the point is his music has a message. Now, JB is a very prestigious person. He has significant ties to the Oklahoma City communities. He's actually an Emmy Award winner. Mind-blowing. He's even featured on Sway in the Morning. Now, these are not regular Oklahoma artist accolades. It may be a different narrative for country, R&B, or other genres of music, but hip-hop alone, you don't hear this story very often. JB is definitely a guy you should be brought up to speed on, and he's number 2 on my list for 3 artists that every Oklahoman should know. And last but not least, Steph Simon. On Instagram, you can find about 2,000 followers on this page. I can easily count about 40,000 views on YouTube. You can stream his music on iTunes and all other social media platforms, and even off his personal website. He's from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and he's another artist who has his own sound. You can't compare Steph Simon to very many people, if anybody at all. Steph Simon is a staple in the city of Tulsa. Steph Simon has significant ties to the black community, but he also has a strong connection with the paying community. In Tulsa hip hop, it's hard to find very many financially supportive fans, but Steph Simon is definitely one of those artists who is financially supported by his fan base. I'm not sure that you can name any hip hop artist in the state of Oklahoma who sold out their own show, packed the venue at $40 or more per ticket. But if you're talking about it, you better mention Steph Simon in that conversation. In Oklahoma, you have artists that have a crazy amount of followers, crazy amount of views, but when you ask about them in the city, not very many people know them. But the story with Steph Simon is you don't see a crap load of Instagram followers, a crap load of views, or a crap load of subscribers, but anytime you talk hip hop in the state of Oklahoma, people are going to know who Steph Simon is. And he's one of those people who actually make the money off of music. So hey, there are my 3 artists that I feel every Oklahoman should know.
Regular protect, run up a check. Eric, scar it, I beg your pardon. let your frame nigga sick of me.
If you didn't see part 1 of my 3 artists every Oklahoma should know series, make sure to check out the video in the link below. Again, my name is King Spencer. Leave a comment. Let me know who I'm forgetting. Let me know who you think should be mentioned. And if you're a new artist yourself, drop some of your links in the comment box. I appreciate everybody watching. It's your boy King Spence, and I'm out.